Well, good morning, evening. You're probably all sleeping. What a morning I've had. Um, fibre optic they're putting in. It shouldn't have affected me, but obviously it bloody did. So that's my morning for this morning. Well, it's afternoon now. I was away out there. I was away out there. Excuse me. It's trying to be nice. I was like, excuse me. Can you tell me how long you're going to be? I've got a busy morning and I need to go online. And whatever it shouldn't have affected mine because I'm not even the same bloody thing with them provider. So that's it back on. So I thought after I've had my after I've had my rant, I thought we would have a wee look at the banks, okay? Because there's certain things I'm hearing that I'm not liking. So people are going to the banks and getting questioned about why they're wanting to take their money and why they want to transfer their money. So I want to kind of have a wee update because I've not read on the banks for a good few months. In fact, I think it might have been last year. So I thought we would do that today. Okay, just to because I didn't want to put anything up. Okay, so let's get started. All right. Right. So what's going on with the banks, if anything? What's going on with the banks? What's going on with them? Why are they not letting anybody have the money? Why the 20 questions? Why the 20 questions? Oh, I've put my chair up too high now. I can hardly reach the table. Oh, two I wanted out here. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, well. People with power? Power? I think it's in it. There's two things going on with the banks. Right, so they're doing this to make people aware that their money's not theirs. It is theirs, but they act as if it's not. Okay, but there's something going on in the background. Oh, this gets a way up. I mean, we all know who the banking families are, right? But this goes beyond them. So is there somebody else? Would there be somebody else? I wonder. Oh, I feel as if this is a takedown of the system. Of the system, okay. Wow. Something they're either doing that just now or it's imminent. It's imminent. I mean, I know a couple of big banks went down over a few years, but I know that somebody's telling all. Is it Lehman? I can't mind his name. Somebody Lehman. I think he went to jail, so I think he's going to be a whistleblower. So let's see. Just hold on a minute. I'm just making sure because you're no online to tell me if you can hear me. So hold on a minute. I'll just check the sound. Oh, okay, so the sound's all right. It's fine. Right, so gratitude. See, I've always seen it changing, and maybe to finances as well. I've always seen it changing. I've always seen the money changing. But listen, see, people got complacent and they trusted their bank. Well, I've never trusted my bank, but you know, but a lot of people were complacent and trustworthy of a lot of things. See, I'm getting what they've done to people because they bankrupt people. I mean, they did in 2008 when they were kind of. I mean, I feel as if that was a kind of open your eyes way back then. Persevere. Is it perfection? No, no, sorry, it's perfection. I obviously can't read. See, they had perfected a scam. A scam in the money where it was it we promised to pay the bearer, and now they went back on their promises because they don't pay anything to anybody in. Oh, right, they two wanted there. Put that there. See, it's plain sailing I'm getting just now, but that's only just now. That's only for now. For now. I feel as if the banks are crossing over though. That some of them are going out of business, but there's other ones coming into business. And I feel as if the smaller branches will come back, taken over by. I don't see these big families owning these banks anymore. Different places. See, that's just that usually happens just before I turn the cards. See, I get that as like maybe a smaller bank, not privately owned, kind of publicly owned, where it'll be the village maybe own the bank. It'll not be, Mr. and Mrs. Those Roths and the child. Absolutely. See that to me, I don't know if you can see that. See the way that is? Like say, out with the old and in with the new. That's what I get, is that? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Merlin, right? Conjuring up. But I feel as if this is a spell that it's been broken for the people. For the people, like a spell everybody was under. But I feel as if this is not just in banking, not just in money, and in general, people, the spell that they had people under is going. It's going. Yeah. New methods, I'm hearing. A new method of banking, where it'll be publicly owned, um, not owned by those Roths and the Childs and the other ones. Where everybody will be helping everybody. So that was the banks. Yeah, I feel as if they're coming down and new banks are coming in their place. Okay. I'm just trying to narrow it down to when, but I don't think it will give us the when. It's time to release negativity. Absolutely, they are. Oh my god, they certainly are releasing the negativity, but it's ongoing. Thomas says the changeover for the banks is ongoing. Okay, so I wanted to. That was for the banks. So I want to do the finance. I was switching that over. Okay, hold on a wee minute for the money. Right, so that was the one in the banks. So I want to continue the theme of like the banking, money. So I'm going to do it as Nazira Jazeera. I'm probably butchered it, but I feel like I think you'll know what I mean by that. Is that coming in? Okay. Is it? I mean, it would seem as for the banking one that it's been brought in. It's the changeover. Is it going to be easy? Like so maybe just slide into a changeover, okay? So let's see, and we'll have the second question, okay? So the second question for the quickfire is right. So Nazira Jazeera. I'll probably say that wrong, but never mind. Let's see, Nazira Jazeera. How's that getting on? How's that getting on? Nazira Jazeera. Is it Nazira's? internal and Jazeera external, maybe. I can't remember. Right, anyway, how's that getting on, Thomas? How's that getting on? Oh well. See, I feel as if that's a sell. I wonder if people are beginning to notice. Are people beginning to notice, Thomas? Be patient. Be patient, okay? I feel as if, you know how, like, say you get your pilot schemes? I wonder if it's been piloted, like, maybe, and people have been sworn to secrecy, maybe. I mean, people take him as a great, I mean, come on. Yes, see, that would coincide with these. Do you know what I'm getting in the? I mean, I don't like to give people false hope, right? But I don't like to not give any hope. I can see it. See people that are trying to get a mortgage, trying to sell their house, it's going to be a bit easier, but not that where the interest rate will be sky high. You know, where I feel as if it'll be easier to build a house, it'll be easier to get a house. It seems a long way off just now, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Okay. That all ties to the finance, where money won't be money, as in we know it, as in with a whole lot of blood, a whole lot of interest, and these families, because everything was done in their interest. Well, everything's going to be done in the public interest. That's what I'm hearing. Oh wow. Better times ahead. I know it doesn't seem it now, but better times are ahead, okay? Better times. The times, who had it sung that? The time. Is that Bob Dylan? The times, they are the change. And is it Bob Dylan sing that? I'm not Bob Dylan's biggest fan, actually. I mean, I know he's people think he's great. I'm not his biggest fan. Right. Right. Oh well. Yeah, they're working on it. They're working on Jazeera. I still feel as if something's getting piloted. And in the best way. Joy coming. Joy's coming. I'll need to clean my airways again. Yep, divine intervention. Divine intervention, kind of. Yeah, it's like out with the old and in with the new. Even the way that the old are consuming, I can't speak, consuming, how they get their news and how, because the changeover, they've still got to accommodate the elderly. But they've done it before with decimal over here. But it's how to accommodate that. Oh, that one. There we go. See, I'm still getting coins. Like, money will not be going entirely. And you'll still be, I've got that before, for those of you who've been with me for almost the beginning. Remember I said it would be bartering back and forth? What, you can do this for me and I can do this for you, that kind of thing. I'm still getting that. It's relatively new. It's in its infant stages. For us, not for them. They've had this up to ready to go, but they're trying to get the public to be receptive to it. And you know how unreceptive the public is to anything, especially to change. So that's like Thomas is saying that's an uphill battle just now. Where we're all wanting it, we're all ready to go, but there's the vast majority haven't even a clue it exists. But the doors are opening for Nazira Jazeera. The doors are opening for it. Coming out in the dark. I mean, people were getting kept in the dark, and a lot of things. There's a lot of things that humanity should have, but we've not because they've been kept from us. Okay? So I'm wondering if you'll hear it being spoke about in some places. Yeah, we expect powerful change to come. Powerful change is coming. Okay? So that was that one. So that was the Nazira Jazeera. Okay? Right, so that was that one. So I was going to have a wee look at the medical, the medical stuff, like the med beds. So we'll have a wee look at that while we're here, while everything went to pot this morning, and it lets me kind of do things that I want to update on as well, that I think would be beneficial to us all. So we'll have a wee look at the med beds, okay? And we'll see how far along those are. All right. So let's have a wee look. So this is another question. This is turned into quick fire questions. Right, so the med bed. Right, so the med beds. I've not even put this one on yet, so but never mind. Med beds. Please, Thomas. Right, so how far along are we with these? How far along? I've always said when people, like say, start kind of, because I've mentioned to a few people, they'll go, really? And I'll say, well, if you said to somebody that's living in the 1900s, just at the turn of the century, in 1900, if there was going to be such a thing as a CT scan, they would have, when you went inside and it took a thing off your body, they would have believed you. So, what's the difference? Okay, so let's see. How far along are we in the med bed? Thomas, my goodness. Half the pack then. How far along are we in the med beds? Oh, 2 there. Let's have a wee look. How far along are we? Let's have a look. Not quite ready to go. See, I'm getting that it's getting not quite ready for fully to put out fully for a full launch, right? But I'm wondering if people are hearing about them being used because I feel as if they've been piloted, and I'm wondering if they've been piloted. See for the wee ones that are coming out the tunnels. It wouldn't surprise, but I mean that's what I can see. I can literally see it. See these crazies. They try to sabotage them. Oh no, sorry, it's not what I forget. I mean, they're worth a fortune though. And they're worth their weight in gold. Do you know what I'm saying? Not how like to start. I never ever watched these, right? I wonder if it because it made me homesick, but never mind. But like say your Star Trek, your Star Trek. What the hell was that? Star Trek. And all the other kind of sci-fi things. See when they were putting the thingies and which you would have thought, being down here, being medical, when they cut you open and everything, and they've just got a wee scanner thing that is marvellous and remarkable, and you make a remarkable recovery. Thomas is saying, just think of that and think it's not that far fetched. It's not that far fetched. The medicine and the care and the way to kind of prepare the body is well advanced. It's just humans aren't ready for them. I'm like, can we not have it? Can we not have it? See, it's still hanging in the balance. I'll need to put it that way, I think. It's all still hanging in the balance. Have I got that the wrong way? No, I don't think I have. I think I did the right way the first time. So it's all hanging in the balance. But it's ready to go. It's ready to go. Or they're ready to go. I mean, everything's ready to go. The only thing that's holding us back is humanity itself. Humans that are set in their ways and don't believe. See, people still wouldn't accept it. There's a minority that know it's there and accept it, but the majority, until they see it working, but they'll be a bit frightened of it, like humans are. See, some people think it's a vanity project. Some people don't believe. They don't believe at all. To know if you're going to use it to cure people, the crazies wouldn't be able to make any money. That's what's holding it up as well. Because, being ill is big business. It's big business being ill. But the quest is there. The quest is there. Yep. See, it's ready to go. They want to kick open the door and say, look what we have. Look what we've got. Look what we can do. But the vast majority of people are not ready for it. They're too busy trying to survive. But they need to see, this is where Thomas and I the old manny couple that we've always been. Because I'm saying, well, they need to do something quickly because, they're kind of trying to get into people's heads that the best thing for them is to be off the planet. Yep. See, like the banks I'm getting, that there'll be places. This is going to replace the doctor's surgery. Where it'll be people, and replace hospitals as well. And that's where the big business comes in. That's another big hold up as well. Because these things will be getting replaced. No, what I was saying there, quite funny, because I'm saying to Thomas, like saying telepathically, I'm saying, God, but does that mean people will be living forever? And do you know what I heard? Freddie Mercury's voice coming in, singing, Who Wants to Live Forever? Because maybe you wouldn't. If people would just be receptive to it. That's the frustration thing. Because they're not. I mean, it frustrates me that people are people. We would be a further on and further advanced if people were the people. If they weren't just accepting of the lot. Get comfortable. half of what's going on just now is the good guys are making the people as uncomfortable as they can. Remember, I said that? I've said it all along. When, the I'm all right Jacks aren't all right, that's when things will change. And it's getting that way that they're not all right. And you either lay down to it and let them walk all over you, or, like, so you stand by, the white hats, and you stand and you kind of take a stand as well. Because I've always said they're not coming in to do it for you, they're coming in to do it with you. But Thomas says I don't mean like kind of go and fight. He just means like hold the light, get the word out, you know. But a lot of the things he says is sow the seeds. They might think you're crazy, like they're talking about it. But see, when they've put the news out there, because they've got outlets that they can get into, and this is happening and that's happening, the seeds are already there. It's a wait a minute, how do I know this? So that's what Thomas says. That's, the kind of, because obviously we all know that we're in a spiritual war, and we all know that God wins. But he's not just going to kind of make it easy, because then it'll always be, and then we'll go back to where we were, you know, and it'll be the creed of greed and the absolute evil. Okay, so this one, oops, right, so this one. Oh, for goodness sake, how many you want, Thomas? Right, okay, we'll take that. Take this one. Right, okay. Oh, not here. Oh, come on, zero. Right, okay. I think it's already. I think they're all mixed up. Right, so re-clarifiers. Conclusions of the beds are within reach. Okay. Now they're within reach, and this is probably going to contradict everything. People to make the first move, meaning when they start kind of talking about them, just say, I can't wait till they come in. I'd be like me if people just miss out a hand. I'll say, well, if you were living in 1900 at the turn of the century, you know, would you have thought that there was a CT scan? There's the advances that came with that, but there's good advances and there's bad, right enough. Okay, so there we go. So this is actually turned into quick fire questions, because I didn't want to leave without like putting anything up, because Saturday's really the day that I like to do the lives on the Saturday. But this morning we went to pot. Okay, so we've spoke about the banks, we've talked about the finance, and we finished with the bed beds. Okay, so anyway, hopefully next Saturday I'm going to put the link up early, so that that it's come, and then obviously go to the community tab on the page. If like this morning there was no way of getting in touch with people, so I had to just put it on the page. Okay, anyway, have a lovely week, and I'll see you next week. Okay. Thanks for watching the Third Eye Tarot with me, Carrie K. If you have enjoyed this reading, please hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, until the next time, bye for now. Okay, bye for now.